Hello everyone, this is Bowser Galaxy 10.
Video game movies are actually good now!
Welcome to our rambling review of Detective Pikachu.
Man, I hadn't watched it, but I had heard good things. They were right.
Yep.
Spoiler warning. Just throwing that out now.
Yeah.
We're talking about the plot and everything we thought of the plot. We might not even mention the spoiler stuff, but screw it. I'm throwing this out here anyway. Okay, that's enough. Anyway.
We're not actively avoiding spoilers. That's where
yeah, that's good. Anyway, where should we start?
We'll just start with,
Should we start with, like, the looks of all the Pokemon?
Yeah, let's start with the visuals and stuff.
I like some of the realistic Pokemon designs.
Yeah.
And the fact that they gave them all personalities without having most of them talk.
Yeah, like, they did a really good job.
The freaking Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime was a legend. But man, the side up was pretty fun, and
yeah,
kind of a neat payoff. It was kind of predictable, but it was kind of a fun payoff.
Yeah,
through some of the jokes with it.
Yeah, a lot, and of course I'm like, oh, it's Pokemon.
By the way, Damien noticed that there's like a whole bunch of, he's like, why does everybody have so many Charmanders? And I'm like, they probably did that on purpose.
Everyone picks Charmander in Gen 1. That's why the dude had a Charizard as well.
Honestly, to kind of segue a little bit, I think that was one of the things that made this movie work, that for me at least really made this movie work. It definitely feels like this wasn't like, this movie does not feel like it was like a cash grab kind of thing.
No, they put hard work into it.
This feels like this feels like a labor of love. The people who worked on this love Pokemon.
Yeah.
And they know how to, like, the biggest thing this movie has going for it is just Pokemon fan service everywhere, and I am for it.
Yep, with so many callbacks to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's...
Like, the second that Mr. Mime, the second the Cubone thing happened, I was like, oh boy, this is in right hands. This is in good hands.
Yeah.
So, going over the characters in more detail, main character, the kid.
I forgot his name.
Do you remember it?
No. The guy who was played by Justice. That guy.
Let me go get the thing really fast.
Well, it's like...
Tim.
Bowser Galaxy 10. This is a good movie. Also, Bowser Galaxy 10. What was the protagonist's name again?
Don't freaking mention it that much. It's Tim.
True. Okay, so Tim. Honestly, out of the main cast, Tim was probably my least favorite.
Yeah, he starts off really freaking whiny, then
he was annoying, and then he kind of became passable.
Decent.
He became passable.
Still better than Ash Ketchum any day, though.
Yeah, he was fine.
Yeah.
He wasn't anything special, though. I mean, he was well acted, he just wasn't... I didn't find him particularly... It's mostly the writing I didn't find all that interesting with him.
Yeah. But himself, he did just fine. I think he had, like, the look down and such.
Yeah.
Alright, going over more of them. The female character?
What was her name again?
It doesn't even say on the back of the box.
Oh boy.
That one isn't given to her. The girl with the Psyduck.
This is why we call this a rambling review, because we have professionalism 100 here at Bowser Galaxy 10.
Everything's intentional here at Bowser Galaxy 10, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, news lady.
Yeah.
The girl character.
Lucy? I think it's Lucy.
I think that might have been her. I don't know.
Something like that.
Let's go with
Anyway,
that.
she was hammy and goofy, like she was hammy and over the top in a good way.
Yeah.
You also like
It could tell that she had fun in the role.
yeah, like there wasn't like a whole lot of. She was a little bit one note, but she was fun.
Yeah.
That was cool.
As long as the actors look like they actually want to be here, I think I'm fine.
Yeah. She was a very other than
For
Ryan.
example,
Other than like Ryan, I feel like
Yeah.
she's one of the best actors in the movie.
so anyway, for example of actors who definitely wanted to be here, Ryan Reynolds. Holy God!
Man.
Well, by far, let's just say probably the best part of the movie.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't feel like all of his humor landed, but there was so much of it that it didn't really matter.
Deadpool made a good Pikachu.
Yeah, it worked really well.
That was one of the funniest jokes that everyone on the internet was making at first. Deadpool is now a Pikachu.
Yep. And
caffeine addicted Pikachu.
Yeah, and at the same time, he had like some really heartfelt moments in it. Really well. Like that was what like pushed it over the. That's why I'm not like this is the thing about this movie that I was really impressed with, and also because I was making fun of this movie before I watched it, I'm a little bit annoyed about now.
How dare this movie not be bad?
Ugh. My coworker's never gonna let me hear the end of it.
I can't wait.
But anyway, but yeah, like, I feel like this movie is, like, good in, I can't say for sure because I haven't, like, I've watched it with someone like this, but I could see people enjoying this who aren't even Pokemon fans.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good enough movie that it's just a good movie. Like,
I feel like it's a good movie that can be heightened by knowing Pokemon. But either way, it's a good movie nonetheless. It's just better when you know the source material.
Like, I wouldn't say, like, it's, like, an amazing movie, but it's, like...
It's decent!
Yeah, like, it's, like...
Comparatively to video game movies, it is very decent.
It's probably one of the best video game movies I've seen.
We still got Sonic to watch.
At this point, I haven't seen Sonic yet. I guess I haven't seen it.
We watched Mario Bros.
I haven't seen a couple of the ones that everyone says are bad, but... I'd say this is probably, like, number 4. After Persona 3, 2, 3, and 4. I'd say it's better than Persona 3 and 1. So...
3 and 1?
Persona 3,
oh, the movie.
First Persona 3 movie.
I was hearing Persona 3, 1 and 2, and I'm like, they didn't get movies.
Yeah, it's
the Persona 3 movies he's talking about.
It's better than the worst of the Persona 3 movies, so...
Yeah. That's not saying much, though.
It's an okay movie.
Yeah, I suppose.
But yeah, Pikachu's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Good job.
Yeah.
The villain's plan was kind of all over the place.
It was... I wouldn't say it was a super... Like, it wasn't like a super interesting villain, but I will give them credit for this. You literally said it at the beginning of the movie. You're like, oh boy, Mewtwo's the villain again. I think they did that on purpose. I think they were like, Mewtwo's always the villain. So let's make them think he's the villain again, and then like make that the twist.
Yeah.
That was pretty clever, I think. I honestly think that was pretty clever.
And yet somehow still make him the villain, sort of.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, kind of.
Which they also did, but not. It's not just Mewtwo's a dick again.
Yeah. Like...
And also some of the, like, other... some of the twists are actually, like, really decent. Like the fact that the dude has the Ditto.
Yeah, the
that
Ditto
you
was
easily
cool.
could have forgotten about.
The Ditto was cool, and also, you know...
We've already said the spoiler alert near the beginning. Him being Tim's dad.
Yeah, that was...
In a Pikachu body.
That was pretty cool.
Though I don't think
Although
Mewtwo has that power, but sure, why the hell
I do
not?
have questions about why... Well, wait. I still don't know if I...
Why does he need your son to turn back into a human?
Yeah, okay. What didn't super clearly explain. It wasn't like actually properly explain why Tim can understand Pikachu. Or whatever. Not that big a deal.
Yeah, that's not never explained, but again, not that big a deal, I guess.
The bigger deal to me is, so if his dad was almost dead and Mewtwo transferred him into Pikachu's body, why was he able to just transfer him back to his old body and he's fine?
Yeah, when the body disappeared, and also why does he need him to be there when Mewtwo probably wouldn't have known about the sun? Why would he need the sun for him to go back into his body?
Yeah, it's not very... Yeah, I don't think it's really convoluted. And I also think that
I feel that's just the shoehorn in to get the dad into the plot. It's a good twist with him being the thing, but the actual, like, execution I don't think was handled very well.
Yeah. And the one other issue I have is that the way they've actually found Mewtwo in the end was really contrived.
He's just randomly in this canyon.
It's just like, oh, Pikachu got hurt, and then we got led to Mewtwo. Because Pikachu... Okay,
But
sure.
then the villains found him, so we had to extend our plot by another 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was kind of contrived, but I was like, eh.
Yeah.
That's why I say this is a good movie and not a great movie.
No movie is perfect, but
yeah.
This one has issues, but overall it is very decent.
Like the overall, like the actual character arc, the actual like main character arcs and and just like character development and stuff, and the moments with that were really well done. So I'm like, I feel like I can still really enjoy story even if there's some issues with the plot. If there's still if the main story beats still hit home.
Yeah.
That's how I can like Kingdom Hearts. You need to be like that if you're gonna be a Kingdom Hearts fan.
Well, yeah, the Mewtwo putting people into the Pokemon's minds don't make much sense. Like, how does he do this?
He's a stupidly powerful psychic Pokemon.
And you know, they
seems...
just throw out the experimentation thing where he's like, it's an experimented on Mewtwo, so he can do this. Sure, whatever.
Pokemon's never been like a super. It's a little bit borderline superhero kind of thing with the writing. It's generally been pretty hand-wavy with writing stuff like that, so I'm not bothered by it. It's not like it's a hard science.
The experimented on Pokemon were a good touch, though. I did like the experimented on Terra, for example. Did we ever tell the police that there's like mountains outside that are actually like Pokemon? I feel like we should probably tell them that, but okay.
Okay.
I'm sure that'll go fine.
Yeah. This is a surprisingly good movie.
Good animation,
Very
one thing I am
very
super
visually
happy
appealing.
for, it was not just like a single generation of Pokemon. This could have easily just been like Gen 1 in the recent gen, and that was it. But
and that's why
there was stuff from like a bunch of generations.
Yeah, I think that's another aspect of this is made by actual Pokemon fans.
Yeah.
Who are in touch with the Pokemon fandom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give this movie a B+. It's pretty solid.
Watch it. It's good. If you haven't watched it already, watch it. It is actually really decent. Guess our next video game movie will probably be Sonic.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's going to be
probably about the same quality as this.
Oh, maybe. I'm kind of expecting it to be a little bit stupider, but
considering how the designers actually took into mind the redesign from the original movie Sonic.
Yeah.
Where they actually switched it, I'm like,
meow.
Oh boy, that was gonna be a weird one to watch. Because I am way more into Pokemon than I am into Sonic.
And I'm over here
there's Knuckles in it.
There's Knuckles? Who's Knuckles? That's a joke, I'm not that oblivious.
They call me Knuckles. Unlike Knuckles, I don't knuckles. I'd rather flex my knuckles.
What?
But yeah, that was Detective Pikachu. Solid movie, watch it if you haven't. We don't know how to end these.
So we just awkwardly press the video button.
And I'm sad there was not a Meowth cleaning itself in a random back alley. Like an actual cat.
Hashtag missed opportunity. Never mind, worst movie ever, don't watch it.